cursed house. Min and Lan, a young couple, just moved into an old house on the outskirts of the city. They bought the house for a surprisingly low price, but no one told them the real reason why. The neighbors avoided talking about the house and looked at them with fearful eyes. On the first night, Lan heard footsteps upstairs, even though both of them were on the ground floor. She woke Min up, but when he checked, no one was there. The wardrobe door was open, and a cold wind blew into his face. He shivered, but thought it was just the wind. Lan, however, was not convinced. The second night, whispers echoed in the dark hallway. Lan woke up suddenly and saw a shadow standing in the corner of the room. Its glowing red eyes stared at her. She screamed, waking Min up, but when he turned on the light, the shadow disappeared. They decided to set up a camera in the house, and that was when they discovered a horrifying truth. The ancient curse. Min checked the camera footage and felt a chill down his spine. The video showed a shadowy figure standing next to their bed at midnight, even though they saw nothing in real life. The whispers in the video kept repeating one sentence: "Leave this place or die." Terrified, they started researching the house's history. An old neighbor finally told them the truth. Years ago, a woman was abused and murdered by her husband in this house. Her spirit could not move on and became a vengeful ghost, haunting anyone who lived there. Min tried to reassure Lan, saying it was just a coincidence. But that night, as Lan was sleeping, a cold hand grabbed her neck and squeezed tightly. She struggled, trying to scream, but no sound came out. Min turned on the light, and Lan shot up, coughing and crying. "We have to leave this house," she sobbed. But it was already too late. The demon revealed. Min tried to calm Lan, but that night, things got even worse. As Min slept, he felt something heavy pressing down on his chest. He opened his eyes but couldn't move. A pale, twisted face appeared in front of him. Its eyes were black, and its mouth was wide open as if trying to swallow him. A deep, raspy voice spoke, "You do not belong here." Min struggled, but his body was frozen. A freezing hand gripped his neck, squeezing harder. He tried to call for help, but no sound came out. Suddenly, Lan woke up and screamed. She grabbed a table lamp and threw it into the corner of the room. The shadow disappeared. Min gasped for air, sweating heavily. Lan clung to him, crying. "Min, we have to leave, please," she sobbed. But as they packed their bags, the front door slammed shut on its own. The windows shook violently. A chilling laugh echoed through the house. They were trapped. The exorcism ritual. Desperate, Min and Lan found a famous spiritual master. After hearing their story, he sighed and said, "This spirit is strong. It will not let you leave because you have awakened it." The master returned to the house with them. The moment they stepped inside, the air turned freezing cold. He placed protective charms around the room, lit incense, and began chanting. As the ritual started, the house began to shake. The chandelier crashed to the floor, windows shattered. Lan screamed as she saw a black shadow rushing toward her. Min pulled her close, shielding her. The master shouted, "Evil spirit, leave this place." A furious scream rang out. A dark mist swirled in the air, forming the angry face of the ghost. But the chanting grew stronger. The ghost screeched in pain as flames erupted around it. The mist twisted violently before vanishing into the fire. The house fell silent. Min and Lan sighed in relief, believing it was finally over. But they were wrong. The demon never leaves. After the exorcism, Min and Lan decided to sell the house and move far away. They thought the nightmare was finally over. But a week later, Lan started having terrifying nightmares. In her dreams, she stood in front of a mirror, but the reflection was not hers. It was the murdered woman's face. One night, Min woke up and found Lan missing. He searched the house and saw her standing in front of the mirror, whispering strange words. "Lan?" Min called out, his voice shaking. Lan slowly turned around. But her eyes were no longer hers. They were pitch black, empty, soulless. A wicked smile spread across her lips. "You cannot escape me. The curse continues." Min stumbled back in fear, but Lan lunged at him, gripping his throat with unnatural strength. He struggled to push her away, but she was no longer herself. Suddenly, she let out a painful scream, clutching her head. The eerie voice echoed through the dark room. "You cannot erase me. I will return." Then Lan collapsed to the floor. Min rushed to her side, shaking her. She opened her eyes, looking exhausted and terrified. They immediately fled the city and never returned. But no matter where they went, Lan always felt like someone was watching her. Sometimes in the mirror, she still saw that woman's reflection, smiling at her. The curse never ended.